girl Angela, and we are 6 weeks in today. Yay! And today is our first retwist. So let me show you what my hair is looking like right now. This is what's going on. It's a little full, little unraveled, little frizzy, but I'm still cute. And I have not wrapped my hair up once, y'all, in the whole 6-week process. I know in the early stages I was saying, oh, I might wear a hair wrap, and oh, I might do this or whatever, but I haven't done that. I really just worn my hair out the whole time, and I've gotten a lot of compliments on it, even in the stage that it's in right now. So just some words of encouragement for you all that are hesitant to lock your hair because you don't know what it's going to look like when you're first getting it done or whatever. So I know you guys are looking at the background. It's different today because the surprise that I've been telling you all about, I am actually at Picnic today making my video, and I am going to introduce you to the Loc Mama herself, Miss Kalima Johnson. So I'm going to turn this camera and we're going to introduce you, and she's going to give you guys some words of encouragement. She's going to tell you a little bit about herself and all of that good stuff. So
hi, I'm dizzy. I gotta turn myself back around. Hi everybody, I'm Kalima, and I am certainly excited about her process and her journey. Angela had been talking to me about it for a few weeks or months before we even got started, and I am just honored that she trusts me to take care of her in this journey. I've been doing locks for about 20 years. I actually did locks for 6 years before I had my own set of locks. I've locked my hair twice. I don't have locks right now. Sometimes when I'm in the shop, I just wear it wrapped, so that's not a conversation. But I also believe that hair is an accessory. I don't necessarily believe that, you know, there's just one way for us as women of color, black women in particular, to wear our hair, as long as it's healthy, as long as you're happy. But if you feel like God made a mistake, that's just where my work comes in. That's how I feel. Because God makes no mistakes. If he wanted our hair to be a certain way, we've been born with it that way. Right. But that we're so talented, we can wear it any kind of way we want to. But I only do locks. And I only do locks because it's just something that I feel very comfortable doing. I also suggest that if you're thinking about locking, that you do a full assessment of your entire life, your entire situation, your environment, who's around you. I'm also a social worker by trade. So as a social worker, I'm saying that you need to make sure you got your people who are going to support you. Make sure you have places you go where you see people with hair like yours so that you don't feel isolated. Because I know some sisters out there are in corporate, and a lot of times working in corporate, you very rarely see women with natural hair. When you do, they stand out and you chase them around. I know I've been guilty of doing that. But at any rate, you want to be sure that you have your people, that you have your places, and that you have your things that you need to take care of it. And it's a journey. I think that there's a lesson at every stage. I believe that you wearing your hair out in the world as it is will introduce you to people you probably would have never met, challenge you to deal with people in a way that you never had to deal with them, answer questions that you never thought would come your way, but just do it and do it gracefully. I mean, we're beautiful people, so I don't know. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, well, thank you. Thank you so much, Kalima. See, she just basically reiterated everything that I've been telling you guys for the last 5 weeks now, that it's a journey, it's a process. Do your research, make sure that it's something you want and that you're not doing it for somebody else, because that can alter your journey as well. A lot of what Kalima just talked to you all about is in her book called Locks for Life, which I do own. And I am enjoying. I've learned a lot about Kalima from reading her book. So if that's something that you're interested in as well, I can give you information on how to cop that. And also, I'm not going to make this part of the video too long, because I will see you guys later on this evening after I've been retwisted, so that you can see what my hair is going to look like for the next 4 weeks until my next retwist. So again, just giving you a close-up. Hold on, I be trying to look at the same time. I can't do that. Okay, so this is a close-up of how it looks in the middle and everything. So when we come back tonight, you'll see what it looks like fresh. I look hot, y'all. Y'all don't mind me. I'm all red and kind of glowing right now, but I'm warm. So we got heaters and stuff going on, dryers and stuff. So I'm warm, but don't hold that against me. But I'll see you guys later. Okay, hey YouTube, it's me again. And I just had my hair washed. So this is what my hair looks like after the first wash. As you can see, some of them unraveled, but for the most part, I stayed intact. And I'm actually really surprised because I thought my hair was going to unravel all the way. But as you can see, I do still have a lot of the twist in place. You can obviously not see any parts right now, but we're getting ready to retwist now, and so I'll be back. I'm not going to jump on immediately after the retwist, so I just want you guys to know that. It'll be later on. Well, by the time you all see this video, everything will be all edited together. So, but this is what the first wash looks like. So as you can see, they did swell up a little bit and stretch out a little bit, so some of those gaps in my or air pockets in my coils that were there in the beginning have come back, but that's okay. So just wanted to show you what it looked like, and we'll be back later. Well, good evening, beautiful people. It's your girl Angela, and I have finally made it home from just being out tonight. After I got my hair retwisted, I went out to dinner with some friends or whatever, but here we are with the finished product after the retwist. So as you can see, let me get closer to the camera so you can see what's going on. You can see my parts again, y'all. Yay! So we got a fresh little hookup here, and as you can see, your girl got some inches, y'all. It's getting longer. Look at how long it is in the back, and I don't know how long it's going to stay this length, because as you know, through the process, you know, it has to draw up so that it can start budding and locking and all that kind of stuff. What you can see is some of those air pockets are back that we talked about in the very first video about, you know, my hair being curly and, you know, having some gaps in between the coils, and those having to disappear before my hair will start to lock. So some of those are back, but that's to be expected. We are still very early in my loc journey. We are only 6 weeks in at this point, so we're about a month and a half, if you will, into the journey. So that's to be expected, that a lot of the permanent transitions haven't happened yet. We got some time before that happens. But Kalima did tell me something very exciting today during the process of her retwisting my hair. She found some locks that are actually starting to form some budding. Yay! So that's exciting, because I am only, again, 6 weeks in. So to hear that we have some buds forming is actually really exciting, because that is the first stage of the hair transforming into a loc. So that's exciting. Obviously it's not all of them, but she said there are a few throughout my head that are actually starting to form some buds. So I'm excited to hear that. Where do we go from here? So remember, I told you all that I was only going to go week to week up until my first retwist, and then after the first retwist we're going to go month to month, because there's not going to be a whole lot of changing and transforming happening right now, week to week. At least, I mean, there will be, but it won't be enough for me to keep jumping on, because really my hair is going to go through kind of the same process that it did for these first 6 weeks. So every week it's going to draw up a little more. Every week it's going to get a little fuller. Every week there's going to be some unraveling and some loose strands and things like that. So every week it's going to kind of be the same process until it starts to lock. So I think that it'll be a little bit more beneficial for me to show you month to month, because the transitions will be apparent and like very noticeable month to month. Now, don't think that I'm going to leave you guys for a full month. I am going to maybe every 2 weeks, or maybe when a topic strikes me, or if I get a specific question from somebody or whatever, I'll jump on in between updates and do some fun videos like that and just kind of show you some things. But as far as hair updates go and what my hair is doing, we're going to go month to month from this point on, so that we can just record the big transitions and the big transformations that are happening. So anyway, y'all, I'm kind of feeling myself a little bit. Like, I was looking in the mirror and I was like, my hair grew so fast. Like, me and Kalima were talking about that because I was thinking that a lot of the root things that were happening at the root of my hair was just unraveling. But come to find out that I really did, get some length over this last 6 months. And it's crazy how fast your hair will grow when you're not doing anything to it, when you're just leaving it alone. Like, I haven't done anything to my hair, no heat, no chemicals, just no product, just, putting things, just letting my hair do what it do. I mean, like you said, I use the virgin oil to moisturize my scalp. One thing that I did find out today, y'all, my scalp is so dry. My scalp is so dry. Like, before she washed my hair, she kind of did, some massaging, and I'm just flaking and everything. And it wasn't the product, because it wasn't the gel flaking. It was my scalp. But I've always had dry scalp. Like, I've battled with dry scalp my whole life. And she was telling me just some different things that she was going to use sulfur 8, but then that might not hold my retwist as well, and I didn't like that idea. So any of you out there in the Loc community that has any suggestions on what I can moisturize my scalp with that will help with the itchy scalp or the dry scalp, that'll be great. The olive oil is working a little bit, and maybe I need to use it more, because I did kind of ease up on how often I was spraying my hair. So maybe I need to be more regular with using the olive oil, like actually on my scalp and in between the parts, and maybe that'll help. But if you have any suggestions, comments, or recommendations on what I can use for my scalp, that would definitely be appreciated. But yeah, the inches, like, I'm just really excited about the length and how much my hair has grown over the last 6 weeks. Something that I am looking forward to is just my hair filling out again. Like, I love the way my hair looks right now, but I loved the way my hair looked when it started to actually fill out and, get a little older. This fresh retwist, it does kind of flatten the hair a little bit. Now, she did palm roll it. She didn't use the comb all the way down to the body, to the tip of the lock anymore. She just used the comb at the root, and then the rest of it she just palm rolled into, its shape and its form. So it didn't flatten as much as it did the very first time, but it is a lot flatter than it was a week ago. And so I am looking forward to the fullness coming back. So, but yes, I hope you guys have enjoyed today's videos. I know it's long today, but I really wanted to introduce you guys to Kalima because she's a fabulous person. And she's genuine. She's a genuine spirit, and you don't run across people like that very often, especially someone with her credentials. Like, she's, very well versed in everything that she does. She holds a lot of positions. She wears a lot of hats, y'all. She's a busy woman. She didn't go into depth about everything that she does, and that's because she's a very humble person as well. And that's what I love about her. I love that she's just a genuine person, just a down to earth, just a real, girl's girl, and I love her for that. But I wanted you guys to meet her. That was my big 6-week surprise for you guys to go with me to Pick Nap Tonight, which is the name of her salon, and meet Kalima and just really kind of get a feel for the person that she is, because that's one thing that will kind of make your journey what it's going to be too, is the person that you choose to entrust with your process. And I trust her wholeheartedly with my process, with my hair, with me, because the person that locks your hair becomes you know, a confidant in a lot of ways. You spend a lot of time with them month after month, getting your hair retwisted, and, you know, those appointments turn into, you know, chatting sessions, into, you know, just debriefing sessions, and just really just kind of like therapy in a way, just where you can just go and let yourself go and lose your mind and just relax and just, you know, have conversation and get your hair done. So I love her. I love the process that I'm on right now. I can't believe that I'm 6 weeks in already. Like, it seems like just yesterday I was getting my hair put in. Before I know anything, it'll be 2 months and 3 months and 4 months. And so I'm just excited to see my hair as it grows. And like Kalima said earlier, you do learn something about yourself at every stage. And I'm growing as a person. I think, you know, my ability to just accept who I am is grown, and just my confidence has grown. And like I said before, I mean, I've always been confident. I've always had high self-esteem about myself, but just the confidence level that I have in just being who I am is amazing. And I know that's happening because of, you know, this hair journey and this process. So anywho, I'm not going to hold you any longer. Thank you guys so much for journeying with me today. Again, like always, leave your comments, leave your questions, leave your support, your encouragement, anything that you want to say in the comments. I am, you know, open to, and I will respond to any questions or comments that you put in those sections. Remember, subscribe to the channel, because you will always be updated on, you know, things that I'm doing and what's coming up or whatever. And yeah, that's about it. So, don't forget those recommendations. If you have recommendations for something that I can use to keep my scalp oiled so that I don't have so much itchy scalp, that would be awesome. So you guys have a great night. And you know what I always say, be good to others and good will come back to you. And I will see you all maybe in 2 weeks, maybe in a month. It just depends on how something moves me. But I'll for sure be back on March 14th, which will be my 2 month lock update. I'll for sure be on then, but I might, you know, have some topics to discuss in between time in the meantime. All right, peace and love. Good night.